Okay, everyone. So in this video that I'm getting ready to show y'all that I'm doing a reaction to, this is a podcast, another podcaster on YouTube. I will show you his information in the video, but he has Dre and not Shannon, Marquita on his live, and he's talking about the incident of when Marquita's boyfriend went to jail because of him and her got in a physical altercation simply because he wanted her and her sister Shannon out his house because they weren't doing anything. They weren't working. All they was doing was messing around with different men coming to the house to pick them up, yada, yada, yada. So he gets Marquita and her boyfriend on a panel, and they talk about their relationship. And the only thing that we want to know is, why was it so easy to put a working man in jail who works and who take care of you and his kids? None of your kids is his. You got your sister living off of him, who, just not a good sister at all. Neither one of the family ain't good. Why was it so easy to have him locked up, but Jarvis it wasn't? So y'all sit here and listen to this, and then whenever y'all get finished looking at it, please drop a comment in the comment section, okay? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Turn on your notifications bell so that you will be notified each and every time I go live. Thank you.
With let's go. Real talk, raw facts. We don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth. Don't play with the voice. Ay, let's keep it real with let's go. Real talk, raw facts. We don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth. Don't play with the voice. We talk fake friends, side dudes, heartbreak too. Baby mamas, baby daddies, nothing off the menu. She ain't scared to speak it. Now she built for the flame. Say your name without say your name. If it's smoke, it's the same. Energy loud. Teeth stay hot. Truth hit different when it land on the spot. So fix your face, don't flinch, don't scam. It's the queen of real talk, yeah, that's Am. Let's keep it real with Am. Let's go. Real talk, raw facts, we don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth, don't play with the voice. Ay, let's keep it real with Am. Let's go. Real talk, raw facts, we don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth, don't play with the voice.
Came across another YouTuber who actually had Dre on their panel. I think it was yesterday. So I want to get that. Let me go ahead and get that. And we're going to listen to what Dre had to say now.
To this, Sonic Shakes are now half price after 5 p.m. So now you can.
Now this is with Dre.
What I see with between y'all two, and I don't know really nothing. I do see.
So the YouTuber is Shane Rock. So you all could go ahead and subscribe to his channel. He has Dre, which is Shannon's not Shannon, Marquita's boyfriend, on his panel.
A connection, and I'm hoping that y'all can find a level ground, because I would like to see y'all back together. What do y'all think? Is it anything in the future that will bring y'all back together?
If we can learn to communicate with each other, that's one big thing I run by, because I feel like that's where it's failing at. And I known her to be a liar, and it'd be little stuff, so it made me worry about big things. But I don't sit here and try to throw things in her face or anything like that. Do I? Like, I usually kind of bring stuff up, but it takes.
I don't know. My internet may not.
It takes a few times for me to.
My internet wasn't working good. I know what's going in and out, I think. So I apologize for that. But I'm gonna rewind it.
what I see with between y'all two, and I don't know really nothing. I do see a connection, and I'm hoping that y'all can find a level ground, because I would like to see y'all back together. What do
Now,
y'all think?
why would he want to see them?
Why
would he want to see this boy back, this young fella back with this lady and her sister that is sleeping around on him? We just heard she was sleeping around on him. She got her sister living over there. Who would want to get back with that type of person? And you can see that he actually do love her, because listen to his response, y'all.
Anything in the future that will bring y'all back together?
If we can learn to communicate with each other, that's one big thing I run by, because I feel like that's where it's failing at. And I known her to be a liar, and it'd be little stuff, so it made me worry about big things. But you know, I don't sit here and try to throw things in her face or anything like that. Do I? Like, I usually kind of bring stuff up, but it takes a few times for me to say something, Then when I say so, I could blow up, but I try to, be calm about it sometimes, but she blows up, and when she blow up, it's nothing you can do.
Let me ask you, Marquita. Do you try to bully her, Marquita? And be honest.
No, I do not try to bully
She
this
don't.
man.
She don't try to bully me.
No, I do not.
It's just her personality. When she's ready to snap, she's gonna snap. That's most women.
Because you can't talk at me. Talk to me.
And don't lie, even when I talk to you or change it up and be just normal,
but I still get
the same thing.
He can go from being cool, calm, and collective, and then his tone changed
because your tone has changed.
Because I'm gonna match your energy. If you giving me fuck ass attitude or energy, if that tone raised just a little bit, because if you can do it, I'm gonna do it too.
I mean, you can say what you want, but I know exactly what it is, and like I said, if it doesn't change, then it's not going to be no getting back together. I'm not going to sit here and make you think I'm believing something that I see in my face. I know what it is.
I gotta slide in on his defense, Marquita. Appreciate that super chat. That zone calls me the love doctor, but I and this for all y'all women out there. This is for all y'all women out there. And I'm going to get on Dre's defense. And Dre's defense. As women.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Y'all have to understand the predicament that we as men are in. Now, don't no woman like a soft man or a pushover man. We're going to lay back. Right, Dre? We're going to lay back in chill mode and relax mode until we can't take it no more. And then we're going to raise our voice. Right, Dre?
Right.
Now, you come in what I just build on, Dre, and you finish it off to get Marquita to understand. Because you got her right now at least listening to you.
You could have 1 million followers and still not be able to pay your bills.
Over 1 million creators and brands are growing faster, engaging better, and selling more.
I mean, I had these talks with her before, but it might help when, you got a couple people listening. But don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I had moments where I bite back and just match her level. But I have days where I would come to her and I'd be like, I know she could snap, so let me just come at her correct. And I'd be like, Key, I ain't trying to argue, it's too early or something, but can you do this? And then she'd be like, well, you telling me to quiet down. Who tells you to quiet down? And I'd be like, look, and then it's like, no, I'm trying to just look, it's too early to be arguing. I don't give a fuck. And it's like, you can't stop it unless you kind of start to turn it up with her, but that still don't help. So I've already learned not to even just turn up with her. I say what I'm gonna say, If it ain't working, I just leave it alone. I be trying to give the people downstairs the respect because I know I've snapped a couple times, and we've snapped a couple times. So I just like, you know what? I want to show people that, you know, we just don't fight all the time because we don't. But when we get into it, we get into it, and it be over little stuff. I'm the type person, if I can't control it, I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm not going to let it stress me out. I'm going to leave it with God's hands, you know. But if I can control it a little bit, I will put my opinion on it. I'm not going to say I'm always correct about things, and I'm not going to sit here and try to make it feel like I'm always correct about things. But if I feel like I'm giving you the best knowledge of this situation, and I feel like your knowledge is not really, you know, top in mind, then just listen to me. I'm not trying to dog you or anything, but listen to me as a man. I'm just trying to be your protector and all that kind of stuff. You feel me? Like, that's it. But if, like, I know that story when I first met you, and we was outside smoking, and there was like some wood on the ground, and there was a nail sticking up out of the wood. So we sitting there, and I seen it. So I said, be careful. Don't step on that nail. She like, oh, okay, or I see it or whatever. Not too long, I'm about to pass her the blunt. Boom, she stepped on it. I didn't see her literally step on it, but I saw her jump. So I'm like, looked up, looked down. I said, oh, you must have stepped on the nail. She literally looked at me and said, no, I ain't stepped on the nail. But the nail was not the same after I saw it. You know, it was sticking straight up. Now it was bent all the way over, you know, like it was bent over. So I'm like, well, I know I didn't step on it. We the only two out here. Why lie to me? I'm not about to do nothing to you. I'm just gonna be like, well, I just told you not to step on it. Like, that's crazy. You know, I should just move the stick. But I don't trip. I ain't sitting here like trying to throw it in her face or nothing like that. You know, I just was raised a certain type of way, and it just alarms me because my auntie always told me, that's how it got me to stop lying. You lie about little things, you lie about big things. If you're a liar, you're a killer, you're a stealer, and all that other stuff. So it was like, yeah, I need to change my.
And that is absolutely true. She's not going to change. She's not going to let her sister go. So, I mean, really, the best thing to do is to let her go and move on. But you could clearly see that he actually really loves her.
Auntie, I want to do better, you know. So that's all.
Let me bring Marquita in. Do you feel him? You see where he's coming from?
To a certain extent.
Certain extent.
What part go ahead. What part you not feeling?
Dre needs to learn how to listen to as well, because majority of the time that I can say it's like it's either his way or there's no way at all. And Dre likes to control all or to nothing of everything.
No, I don't.
If Dre was controlling, she wouldn't be having niggas picking her up in front of his house and going to sleep with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. So that there, I believe, is a lie, Shannon. I meant Marquita.
I don't control your life.
I listen to what I didn't say my life. Listen to what I'm saying.
I don't control nothing.
And sometimes in the way he thinks, like he wants some, but sometimes he wants somebody and to be in the same thinking as him, and we all don't think the same. If we all did, the whole world wouldn't be different, and whatever the case may be. So it's just like, and majority of the time, our biggest thing is communication, and to be like parenting, because his parenting is totally different and from mine, totally.
Yeah, communication, of course, that's a lot of problems in a lot of our relationship is communication and parenting too. But I wonder how long these two been together, because you have to compromise in a relationship and try to work it out if you really want to be with each other. But that let's not get off, because you put this man in jail. Now, being that he is the one that went to jail, do he have a DV charge on him or what? Because if I got a DV charge, I went to jail and everything, baby, let me tell you something. It ain't nothing you will be able to say to me.
So it's just like he could go off of what he and what he's used to, and I'm going off of what I'm used to instead of it being in the mean and middle. It's always, well, when I was a kid, this, that, there, and the other. It's always when I was. This ain't.
You had a punishment. You said,
listen, can I was quiet. Let me talk.
See?
Let her talk, Trey.
Instead of making being a meme in the middle to say, hey, okay, let's see what works for best of us, because you want is either my teaching, your teaching, or it's no teaching at all. So it's just like,
step into Wix Studio and handle every part of your build from one platform.
Let's find the meme in the middle. And I don't want it always to be, well, when I was a kid, it was this, it was that. It don't always have to be when I was a kid. You don't have to always dwell on what your aunt did. We're not raising your aunt's children. We're raising my children, our children. Let's come in the middle somewhere, and it's always what he's used to.
There is no middle. You're
not understanding to where from your parenting to my parenting. It's called coming in the middle, to come in agreement to where we know for a fact that the kids will be effectively parented.
Listen here, when we first moved, I've been coming to you. Like, your kids don't listen to me. And you don't do nothing about it.
Because you make it to the point where my kids have to come walk on eggshells.
First of all, I don't listen. I don't do or say anything to them for them to have to walk on eggshells. They've been doing that on their own. And yeah, I was raised a certain type of way. Punishment for things you did wrong. What's wrong with that?
I didn't say that it was anything wrong with it, but
because she comes from nothing. That's why. I'm done with the video. But this is Shank Rock, y'all. And he didn't get that many views on this. So people must don't know Shannon was up on this live. But yeah, so you heard from Dre and Shannon. You heard from the aunt and why he went to jail on Miss Parker's live. So yeah. This is why. But that's a lot of nerve, being that it took forever for Jarvis to go to jail. But this man that works and ain't touching on nobody's child, I don't think you were so quick to put him in jail. You're screwing all over him. You got your sister over there. Like, that's just too much. That's just too much. This family is evil. This family is mean. And if Dre knew any better, you would exit, baby. For real. You would exit. All right, y'all. That's all I have for right now. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good day. And this is pre-recorded.